Hey there YouTube, I'm back again from the previous video, and that was mostly a waffle of me explaining the whole thing, and I forgot to mention the type of capacitors that I'm using. I'm using 0.47 microfarads, 250 volt MKP capacitor, and then a 1 microfarad, was using a 1 microfarad, 250 volt, or 200 volt, I guess it's foil wrapped, and that one does get warm. The MKP does not. So yeah, and I was reviewing the last video and it was drawing just about what that can put out, which is 25 amps. And this power supply will put out, if you have it shorted out, it will try to put out 25 amps. So that's why I am definitely doing this on 2 power supplies, because no matter what this main power voltage does, it won't kill the MOSFETs, because it will always be oscillating as long as the smaller power is active. And when you're powering the flyback or the transformer there, it won't quit. It won't short out the smaller power supply. So, just a quick smaller ramble. So I've got that powered on, fans on, and yeah, I'm definitely it's not able to supply it at all, because these are, I don't know, this one might be a 100 watt flyback, 150 watt at most. I don't think it's that much. And so yeah, it's definitely overdriving it by about 3 times. But I don't think the voltage is very high. I don't know, I'll see right now. So make sure the amperage is in shot. So about 35 milliamp, 350 milliamps. Again, the 1 volt would be 100 amps, 0.1 volt would be 10 amps, and then 0.01 volts would be 1 amp. So, make sure that's in focus, and see how far it is. So that's about 7 kV. I would say 7 millimeters. Sorry about the screeching arc there. Wow. Oh, 1 centimeter. I think I can do that a bit more. I guess if I left the arc there, the corona would build up. And yeah, that was pretty cool. I could see even the heat waves coming off of that. And turn it off because there is still a small output from just the small power supply on. And yeah, things are... that's quite warm. That's quite warm. No, MOSFETs are still fine. 20 amps should be fine. Just gonna probably need to find a bigger one of these. Maybe like one that can handle obviously more than what you're putting into it, which is 20 amps. This is probably only less than 18, 15 to 18. So I will power it back up and give you some closer arc shots. And yeah, you can see the power goes to like 25 amps the longer I pull it on, leave it on. Yeah, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, and then it goes back down. And I guess because the heat of the arc, it brings it up so it almost disconnects it, basically. So I would say that's about 10 kV. About 10 kV, I think. 1 centimeter. And that is one hot arc. Oh yeah. That, power off, discharge, and yeah, Flyback's not hot, but it's probably really hot inside. Yeah, MOSFETs are a bit warm. I don't know, how are my capacitors? No, capacitors are fine. I think my inductor is quite warm. Not quite sure. But yeah, so this is when you power a Flyback from its original primary. Definitely want to do a bit more current limiting on the input there if you're using smaller Flybacks, because this is, like I said, about greater than 100 watts on a Flyback. So, like these other smaller ones, like this tiny little guy from a TV monitor, you can't see anything. This little guy probably would blow up easily on this. So yeah, I've got time for one more arc out, and then it's time to say goodbye. I might need to get a bigger camera, or a better camera. I only got 8 minutes. But I guess you don't want to hear me waffle that long, do you? Just kidding, guys. Yeah. 25, 26, 27 amps. So I guess the longer it goes, the more amperage it draws. And yeah, that screw there, it's up quite well. I don't think you can even see that, can you?